Jordan-Hare Stadium in Auburn, Alabama. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Ole Miss Rebels and the Auburn Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Thanks, guys. Coach Golding told me before the game, he has been warning his players all week. They're in the top 25. They might have the most talent, but he understands this environment is insane. This crowd has proven to be one of the best in college football, and he understands they can disrupt play calling, communication at the line of scrimmage. He has been playing crowd noise all week in practice to make sure his players are prepared. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Rebels will kick off first, and here we go. He'll bring it out. It's Kane. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of them. Uh-oh, look out. Oh, he's got some space. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Keep it on the ground. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
3rd down, and they'll need 2 on this initial drive of the game. Powers inside. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Needs it. He won't get there. The defense with a 4th down stop.
There are analytics out there in college football that say maybe you can go for that at that point of the field here in the first half. It's still early. If you don't get it, you can come back later in the game, make it up, score some more points, and that mistake will be erased. The problem is right now at this juncture of the game, that was a big-time error. The fact that you didn't get that, you're now gifting your opponent points.
We talked about it earlier. Now this home crowd making life difficult. On the option. He'll keep it on 2nd down. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Quick completion on the out route. He is stopped well short of the first down marker at the 15, and let's see what they do on 4th.
On that 3rd down play, they're just trying to get it to him quickly to see if he can do something with it after the catch. But this is a defense that takes pride in their ability to tackle in the open field. That was a fantastic job of rallying to the ball carrier inbounds and getting him down, now setting up 4th.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
So here comes the Auburn offense. I think the one thing you can say here, Jesse, is that both defenses have done a pretty good job mitigating damages.
Yeah, and on that last drive, not getting it on 4th basically only cost you 3 points. That's the good news. Let's just turn the page, David, and move on.
So I think you can still be aggressive. You can still go for it on 4th down. Now you know you can trust your defense.
And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Auburn to the line in a hurry. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Out wide left, it's Kane. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Hits inside. It's Cobb. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated.
He wants to go deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Yeah, and I love taking deep shots. I think it makes cornerbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you could tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
Brown will throw it. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
Coaches look at this stat every single football game. How do you execute on 3rd down? And a lot of times, man, it's about being in position and making plays, and that's exactly what he did. The right spot.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Snapped on 4th down. Looking to the big tight end. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The run inside. It's Lacy. There he goes. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Offense, quick tempo.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
On 3rd and long, try to convert it through the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
He splits the uprights. The lead is 6 in the 1st.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's Kane. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Auburn's offense headed out to go on the attack. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
I just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there, they're not able to get this guy going yet. That's got to change as this game goes on.
As a defense, you get so excited with those 3rd down stops, and you throw the fist in the air, right, forcing the 4th down. But you got to stay on your P's and Q's with this offense because they've already shown you that they're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll be aggressive. And they're already losing in this football game, so I don't expect for them to get more conservative.
Rebels offense is back on the field. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-0 edge. From the gun, it's Lacy. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Lacy. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
all you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college.
Hits the accelerator to the right. He's at the 40, at the 20, and he scores! Touchdown, Ole Miss! Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the finishing touch, courtesy of that 75-yard run to the end zone. Coming out with it, it's Kane. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Quick give. It's Cobb. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Auburn lines up quickly.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
Another 3rd down stop for this defense, and they're excited, but you always kind of got to watch. Like, they shouldn't go.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt.
What a great job by this defense. You get 3rd down stop, and you're like, yes, put my hand in the air, 4th down, force a punt. They go for it, and you get a stop and set your offense up in great field position already. Nice job by this defense.
So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Looking for a man. It's Knight. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And you got to put that one on the receiver. That's just a flat-out drop. That's a good throw by the quarterback. That's a catch that receiver needs to make.
2nd down coming up. Snapped it in the shotgun. A shot toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Man, how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner. But right now, they want to stop on 3rd down. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
Not a chance. Missed it. After the missed field goal, this lead still sitting at 13. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Running inside, it's Cobb. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Look out! They get to him as he throws. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
Well, one thing you got to say about this guy is he's very, very poised. He knew he had that defender bearing down on him. He got hit right as he threw it. Still, though, it didn't affect his accuracy. Nice job getting that completion.
And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to
He'll take the deep shot. Goes high to pull it in, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Auburn! PAT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score coming on the touchdown pass from 55 yards out. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Lacey. Still on his feet at the 25. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats.
Well, we're only in the first quarter, and already this guy has 2 explosive runs. He told us coming into this one he thought he could have a big day statistically against this defense. It was something he saw on film that made him believe he was going to have a lot of success. And he's already doing it now. He is breaking off big ones. He's showing you the vision. He's showing you the speed. Defense has no idea how to stop him.
Quarterback keep. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top as we get a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Looking downfield, it's Knight. Just gets rid of that one.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. Third down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. If they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David, they would have all of that momentum on their side.
And there's nothing about momentum that you can quantify. Like, I don't understand it, but once it gets going in one direction, a lot of times it's so hard to swing it back the other direction. The momentum is real, and they got it.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Got some green grass. There was running room there, but he needed another step or 2 to make it to the 40 and move those chains. It's 4th down.
And I think one thing people don't take into account.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Plowing ahead on 4th down. Turning it on. The 40. The 20. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. The Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tigers. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the...
Gashing the D on the right. Took it all the way to the 36-yard line, and he flipped the field in an instant. And the Rebels are in the hurry-up. To the ground. He's got it again. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for space. It's Lacy. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. To the air, it's Knight. Rush is on. Right side, it's Frazier. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
That's a big 3rd down get by the offense there, because obviously being in field goal range, had they not gotten it, a field goal would have tied the game. But now that you've converted it, you've got an opportunity to take the lead and seize a ton of momentum in this game.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Rebels pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Tough run here. It's Lacy. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Out wide right, it's Haas. Pulled to the ground. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Well, just nothing happening that time for the QB, right? RPO keeps it. He's trying to throw, nobody there. He tries to buy time, getting out to his right-hand side, but the defense took everything away and just forced the quarterback to have to eat the football.
Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And they go back on top.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes.
Speeding down the left side. 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. PAT. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
They need something that goes forward this time on 2nd and long from the 14. To throw, it's Knight. Got it behind the line. It's Lacy. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
And And that's a really good play by this defense because you want to run a screen offensively when they're blitzing. When they bring pressure, you can throw it right over the top, get it to them, get some space, but they stayed home just enough there to make the play and get the tackle for a loss.
At the 20, he's got space. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
And that play works because the QB did an unbelievable job. He's going through his progressions. He's sitting in the pocket, and he sees, man, a lot of space out to his right. I get the ball to my playmaker, and he does the rest. This is what's so fun about him. He's going to make the catch. He's
snagged it, and he's open. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Man, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. And this time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long, but players like that are getting after him.
And the Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to go up top on second down. Between the hashes, it's Fields. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Looking for a man. It's Knight. Escapes the pressure going right. Finds a crease at the 20. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Left side is Lacey. Touchdown, Rebels. And they take it in for 6 more points. They're going to go for 2 here and try to extend that lead to a field goal. He could not get it in. They were going for 2 to try to push this out to a field goal lead, but they'll stay on top by just 1. From deep, it's Kane. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Brown wants to pass. Out wide left, it's Kane. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a 1st down in the waning seconds of the half. Fresh set of downs going up top. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking for room. It's Lacey. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. And the Rebels will hustle to the line. They'll ride him again. Breaks into the open. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. On 1st and 10 from the 38.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Fresh center downs going to the air. Finds his man. It's Fields. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
It's too bad because these receivers are winning outside one-on-one. If this offensive line can just give their quarterback a little bit more time, there are some plays to be had.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air, it's Knight. Oh, pressure's coming. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on 3rd down. On the delay, it's Lacey. Oh, he's got some space. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. So the first half has come to a close. We'll take a break and head over to the halftime show. Just about set to get this second half underway. And here he comes out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes the Ole Miss offense onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the 3rd quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're...
Makes a grab and room to run. He's inside the 40. The 20. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. On the run, it's Lacey. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Sets his feet, it's Knight. Makes the catch. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Right at the line. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Rebels. On to attempt the try. And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Deep in the end zone, it's Kane. And the returner goes down. Tigers send out the offense to go to work. On the ground, it's Cobb. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But
he's got it down the field. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Tigers, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Handoff to the single running back. Turns it on at midfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Brown will throw it. He's going to take off. Keeps it himself and gets to first. There he goes. To the house. Touchdown, Tigers. They opt to go for 2 to try to tie it up right now. Snap it to the back. He's not gonna make it, and he couldn't get there to tie the game. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Rebels offense is back on the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Keeps it moving. It's Lacy. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Lacy ripping through the defense. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Fresh setter downs going to the air. That's caught. It's Cunningham.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
An 8-yard pickup on the first down completion, now 2nd and 2. Wants to throw. It's Knight. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. This is a game of swings and momentum, and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all three phases, and they're complementing each other. So now, David, it's up to the offense here. It's up to this quarterback to lead this offense down the field to get a score.
Yeah, and just stay aggressive. To understand we've had success, we got this going the right way. Now I don't need to change anything. Go back to your go-to plays. That's now got you some momentum back in your favor.
From the gun on 3rd down. He lobs one high down the left side. Upstairs to make the catch. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. They build their attack around those big plays, and they got one to give them a 1st and 10 in the red zone at the 18. There to stop him after a pickup of 3. It's down to the 15. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Give to the running back. Finding, got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's out of bounds, just short of the goal line, but are they ever in business now?
Man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense, because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Tight end now in motion. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Brown wants to pass. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him, and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there and peruse the field. They flush him out. They're able to rally to him, get him down to the ground. I like the aggressive nature of the defense here.
They'll come to the line just 1 yard shy of the goal line on 3rd down. He'll be stopped short, could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of 1st downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
The snap sets up to throw. And that one is picked up in the end zone.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3/4 of a football game.
Motion from the wideout. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Defense a little too eager on that last one, and now it's 1st and 5. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Right side, it's Cunningham. And he's still running after the move. Turning on the Jets. Running inside the 20. He is in. Touchdown, Rebels. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. On the run, it's Cobb. Nudges ahead for one out to the 16. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Brown will throw it. He's going for a big play downfield. And that shot downfield falls incomplete, and that's how we'll wrap up the third quarter. One final quarter to play, and a W in the win column at stake as we open the fourth. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got it. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cobb. He's stopping behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Auburn to the line in a hurry.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Turning it on. Touchdown, Rebels. The defense